Well, here we are again. Back again, back at it.
Winter Carnival again.
Winter Carnival.
May moves.
It's like I never even picked up the shovel once this year.
No, I got out and I think I started snowboard twice this year. And,
Yeah. Well, you can't live in Mount Pearl. So
I know, and I had extra to do.
you had extra to do, yeah. Well, it's nice to be here, everybody. Thanks for inviting us back again. It is a pleasure, and we're going to do a few tunes. I'll do one. Arthur's going to do one, and then I'll do another one, and then Arthur will do another one, and we'll go so on and so forth until the hour passes or so. But we wish you all a nice winter carnival, and here's one you all know. I met my love by the gasworks wall, dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kiss my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the moon. Cats are prowling on their beat. Spring's a girl from the streets at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I heard a siren cross the dial. Saw a train set the night on fire. I smelled a spring on the smoky wind. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I think I better do that again.
I know, I keep going to C.
It's a good band.
Sound, yeah.
Yeah, I went to C instead of G.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna let everyone roll.
All right.
Yeah, we
I
did
bet
it.
my love.
Yeah, stop again. He needs enough time for that. Ready?
You tell us when to go.
No, you need like.
I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the moon. Cats are prowling on their beat. Spring's a girl from the streets at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I heard a siren cross the dial. Saw a train set the night on fire. I smelled a spring on the smoky wind. Dirty old town, dirty old town. sharp eyes, shining steel, tempered in the fire. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, dirty old town. All the singers. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, 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 dirty old town. There you go, dirty old town.
Grand job, Con. How long you doing that now?
I don't know, Arthur. I've been singing that one since. That's one of the first ones, you know, like when you think about it. You know, we were going around with the spade down the Lars in the night time playing Ario Speedwagon on the jukebox and bit of all.
You weren't playing Dirty Old Town over
No,
Lars,
no, but I tell you what, that's when the Pogues put it out, you know, like around 1985 or 86, I suppose, and then Irish music became, you know, pretty cool.
Mainstream,
mainstream.
rock and roll.
It was, you know, and I figured out we were playing up to myself and Ranny Power were playing up to Fabian Jugs. I don't know what name was either. I think it was still called Derby's then, or the Petrol Pub. I'm not sure what it was. I thought it was going to be a millionaire. We used to get paid on $600 a night for 3 nights. Two Friday, Saturday night, and then Sunday afternoon matinee. And first we started playing, I knew 6 songs, so it was kind of interesting trying to get 3 hours out of 6 songs. It was fun.
What
are you gonna do first?
I'm going to do Mary Ellen Carter.
All
A
right.
song we're both kind of familiar with for all the Stan Rogers fans. I remember going to the library at the Arts and Culture Centre at the Hunter Library, and back when I was in school, you could take out music. You could actually get tapes out.
Oh yeah.
And one of the first things I ever took out of the library was Stan Rogers, Between the Breaks Live,
Oh, cool.
which had this song on it. I think I bought it back. Anyway, I don't know, maybe you go to the library, the Hunter Library, you can still get something.
Your name is on it. You put your name on.
It's a great song we both recorded.
That's right, yeah. That's right. You did it on your first album, which is a great album.
And you did it on the tribute to Stan.
That's right. It was a live record. Yeah, that's right. Cool.
We're going to do the best job of it here now.
That's right.
Oh, she went on last October in a pouring driving rain. The skipper, he was drinking and the maid, he felt no pain. Too close to 3 Mile Rock and she would tell her what a low. Mary Ellen Carter's a little low. There was Justice 5 aboard her when she finally went to wash. We worked like hell to save her, all he saw the cost. And the groan she gave as she went down the cause into the plain. That the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, the owners wrote her off, not a nickel would they spend. She gave 20 years of service, boys, and let her sorry again. But insurance paid the loss to us, so let her rest below. Laughed at us and said you have to go. And we talked to her all winter, some days around the clock. She's worth $250,000,
rise again, oh rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who loved her best and were with her till the end will like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again.
All spring now we've been with her round the bars of my friend. 3 times a day and a hard hat suit and twice I've had the bends. Thank God it's only 60 feet and the current here is slow. I've never had the strength to go below. Only instruments, not the bends, not just to pull down. Put cables to her form and I fingered her around. Tomorrow I'll hit the hair and then pick up the strain and
Like
Mary Ellen Carter rise again.
rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who loved her best and were with her till the end will like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again.
We couldn't leave her there, you see, to crumble into skin. She'd saved her life so many times, living through the gale. And the laughing drunken rats that left her to a sorry grave, they won't laugh in another day. And you that first day had done the final blow, with spinal bastards lying to everywhere you go. Turn to and put out all your strength and arm and heart and brain and lick. Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, oh rise again. Though your heart it be broken, life without end. No matter what you lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, oh rise again, oh rise again. Though your heart it be broken, life without end. No matter what you lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Wow, that's an old one for Conboy.
It is indeed. Certainly is.
I always find that song, you know, I watched a documentary on Stan and you hear the sailor talking about being shipwrecked and how listening to that song gave him inspiration. And it gives me that kind of same kind of feeling sometimes when I'm, you know, you're not like, things are not going as well as you'd hope. That song kind of, I don't know, finds lifts my spirit a little bit. And not many songs do that, but that one certainly does. So what do you have next? I can tell by the way you're tuned and what you're going to play.
I'm going to sing a hippie song, Arthur, for all the hippies.
Let's let our hair down then. break out the Kitman dreadlocks, Con.
I know, the extensions.
Yeah.
I have...
This is one of our hair songs.
I'll send this out to the girls in Torskov, Maureen and Michelle and Martha. I hope they're listening. I won. You know that I won the prize up at. I bought tickets up to Torskov Hall for Valentine's.
I saw.
And it was wicked because, but I never got the stuff until well after Valentine's. I think they were trying to say something to me. I think they made about me to go up or something. But anyway, I never got a chance.
What were the prizes?
Well, I got a bottle of rum and some beer and some candy, you know, some chocolate, and you know me, right? I had the chocolate gone. But anyway,
Danny's home, so the rum is gone.
The two girls have they were. I used to see them down the Alderwood all the time, and so they came and dropped it off the other day, and I was half asleep and in my boxer shorts, And when they came and knocked on the door, and I thought it was like Joe or someone, so I went right on out to the door, and here they were, Michelle and Maureen. Anyway,
Great way to see Con in the morning.
great way to see Con in the morning. In the chilly hours and minutes of uncertainty, I long to be in the warm hold of your loving mind, to feel you all around me, to take your hand along the sand. How but I may as well try and catch the wind. When sundown hails the sky, I want to hide a while behind your smile. Everywhere I look, your eyes I find. Standing in your heart is where I want to be. I long to be. But I may as well try and catch the wind. When the rain has on the leaves but tears, I want you near to kill my fear. Help me leave all my blues behind. Me to love you now would be the sweetest thing. It would make me sing, but I may as well try and catch the wind. Sing it along, come on. In the chilly hours and minutes of uncertainty, I long to be in the warm hold of your loving mind, to feel you all around me, to take your hand along the sand. But I may as well try and catch. But I may as well try and catch the wind. you go, a little Donovan Leach for you all.
Take off the dreadlocks, huh?
Catch the wind.
Take off.
Oh no,
I heard the story about that song one time. I don't know. I think I read it on the internet, and as you know,
everything on the internet is right.
it's true.
Nearly.
But I heard the story that Donovan, his wife, because Donovan's still alive, Donovan Leach, his wife, who was at that time his girlfriend, they had a bit of a rocky time, and she left him for a fellow by the name of Brian Jones of the Rolling Stones. And apparently he wrote that song
And got her back.
and got her back. And of course, you know what happened to Brian Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian Jones didn't make it very long after that. So the moral of the story, don't mess with Donovan's girlfriend.
That's right.
So it's going to be my turn again now. So why don't we do a song I wrote that you know? Normally Fred's singing this.
Oh, this is one of my favorites. Arthur's a great songwriter. I'm not a great songwriter. I'm barely a songwriter. Excuse me, everybody. Oh no, I'm going to do one of my own originals a little bit later now. That's a big hit in these parts.
Absolutely. So we're letting the cat in the bag now.
I know.
Oh, this is yours. Plug in your guitar again. I don't think you can hear it on this. Oh, you got a special guitar. So I wrote this. I wrote this about 12 years ago now, and I was dreaming what it might be like for some Newfoundlander or someone we all probably know living out west, and dreaming of being home at the fish instead of
Out at the oil.
out at the oil. So it's called Pulling Oil from the Sand. 2, 3, 4. Fishing on the prairies after the fish is gone. Don't care for the weather, lots for the fire. Dreams of boyhood days, hauling traps and setting traps. Heading out each day, springtime to the fall. Catching fish was never easy, hard work for boy and man. And the winds were warm and breezy when it's blowing off the land. You know it's hard to leave the island for a place that he can't stand. And a part of him is dying, pulling oil from the sand. Oh, people say don't worry, he can't have it all. In a place like Fort McMurray, Fort Saskatchewan, in his mind he lingers, in his heart he's there, in a skiff with his dad, far away from here. Catching fish was never easy, hard work for boy and man. But the winds were warm and breezy when it's blowing off the land. You know it's hard to leave the island for a place that he can't stand. And a part of him is dying, pulling oil from the sand. Now each day he looks across, and the sky is everywhere. And at night he looks up at the stars, and the nights are oh so clear. It reminds him of the ocean, Though it's far away from here, it'll never ever leave him. One day he'll go back there. Catching fish was never easy, hard work for boy and man. But the winds were warm and breezy, and it's blowing off the land. You know it's hard to leave the island for a place that he can't stand. And a part of him is dying, pulling oil from the sand.
Beauty, brother.
Thank you.
That's one of my favorite songs you've ever written, and it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Well, we'll do an old Irish Descendants classic, and I was looking on the internet today. I think today is Derek Harrington's birthday, and when we recorded this song, Derek was the producer in a studio in Toronto doing it. Very similar to the one we're in right now. Beautiful, beautiful room. Beautiful man named Norm Barker was the producer, or actually engineer. Derek was another beautiful man, produced it. And we didn't have a song for Con that was a ballad. And I always, wanted to sing this song, and Derek was suggesting singing it. And it's not one of those songs that you just sing for the first time. So 20 odd years later, I'm singing this one a little better than I did back then. But
you sang it with John McDermott too on that.
yeah, it was a duet with John McDermott. That's right. Yeah,
I will not be doing the John McDermott part.
John
I
was.
don't have to hear for it.
No, John had a fancy mullet at the time, and we sat back in the studio. I don't even know if I was there when John did his parts, but John was a great friend, and the band and John did a lot of work together. But anyway, it's a song written by the great Otto Kelland, and kind of like Newfoundland's unofficial anthem. It has the elements of the things that keep us here. And this winter, he would never have written anything about this winter, because this winter is about the softest winter in history. Now, we could have more snow this winter than we ever had in our lives before it's all over. But anyway, hope you enjoy. Take me back to my western boat. Let me fish off Cape St. Mary's, where the hagdowns sail and the foghorns wail, with my friends, the Browns and the Clerys. Let me fish off Cape St. Mary's. Let me feel my dory lift to the broad Atlantic combers, where the tide rip swirls and the wild ducks whirl, where old Neptune called the numbers, neath the broad Atlantic combers. Let me sail up Golden Bay with my oilskins on a streaming from the thunder squalls, where I haul me trawl, and my old Cape Ann gleaming, with my oilskins all a streaming. Let You bait your trawl and listen to the undertow hissing. When I reach that last big show, where the ground swells break asunder, where the wide sands roll to the surge's toe, let me be a man and take it when my dory fails to make it. Take me back that snug green cove where the seas roll up their wonder. There let me rest beneath the earth's cool breath, where the stars shine out their wonder, and the seas roll up their thunder. Take me back to my western home. Let me fish off Cape St. Mary, where the hagdown sail and the foghorns wave, with my friends the browns and the claries. Let me fish off Cape St. Mary. Here you go, Cape St. Mary's. Yeah, song that, my God, I've been singing that a long time now, Arthur, boy. Since you were a little fellow, that wasn't you?
Yeah, I was. So I was a little fella. I was never a little fella, I got a good story about that. I got a friend of mine up the shore who years ago was stuck on St. Vincent's Beach. He wasn't stuck. He helped a man who was stuck on St. Vincent's Beach.
In his car or something?
In his car, he had a car, a little sedan, an older fella. Anyway, my friend, big fella, managed to rock the man out, got him out. And when he left, when he got him out, he asked him, he's, you know, what can I give you? And he said, no, and he said, well, who are you? He said, I'm so and so, and I'm from, you know, where? Anyway, 3 or 4 weeks later, in the mail, he had an autographed copy of Cape St. Mary. Let me fish on Cape St. Mary from Alicante.
Oh, go on.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's pretty
cool.
thoughtful, man.
I got an autographed copy of it too, but I got it from Ariana, who's his granddaughter.
Okay, yeah.
I sang it at her wedding, and it was kind of a surprise for her. So it was nice, lovely, and the family sent me over a brand, like a copy of the album, vinyl copy of the album with his signature on it. It was nice. Great old song.
It is so. Speaking of great Newfoundland songwriters, we're gonna do one closer to our own backyard here now. of course, Ron Hines. Ron's gone, that's 2015, is it?
I'm not sure.
7 years now. But I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble now singing about St. John's here at the Babel's Winter Carnival, but it's warm enough here this year, so. I hope you enjoyed a little tune called the St. John's Waltz. Oh, the harbor lights are gleaming, and the evening's still and dark. Seagulls all are dreaming, seagulls dream on Amherst Rock. And the mist is slowly drifting as the storefront lights grow dim. And the moon is gently lifted as the last ship's coming in. All the sailors got a story, some are true and some are false. But they're always right, and they're up on the deck, and they're dancing St. John's Waltz. Now we've had our share of history, we've seen nations come and go. We've seen battles rage over land and stage for 100 years or more. For glory or for freedom, or for country or for king, or for money or fame, but there are no names on the graves where men lie sleeping. All the 9 to 5 survive the day with a sigh and a dose of salt. But they're parking their cars and they're packing the bars and they're dancing St. John's Waltz. My heart is on the highway and I'm sold on going to sea. Planes they fill the skyways, all the trains run swift and free. So leave the wayward free to wander, leave the restless free to roam. If it's rocks in the bay, if it's old cliche, you'll find your way back home. But don't question or inquire what's been gained or what's been lost. In this world of romance, don't miss out on a chance to be dancing St. John's Waltz. In a world of romance, don't miss out on a chance to be dancing the St. John's Waltz.
Pretty song, very pretty song. An old Ron Hines classic.
Yes, sir.
A Ron Hines classic.
But we're doing the Babel's Waltz here this evening. That's the song, right, Con? There.
There's the Babel's Waltz.
You like the Babel's Waltz. You go up to Witness Bay now. Write it from the point of view of a Witness Bay man.
Well, it'd be they won't like Babel's crowd and the Witness Bay crowd are like oil and water sometimes.
So nice.
They're 3 kilometres away from one another, and half the crowd from Babel's are married to half the crowd from Babel Witness Bay. So that's the way it goes. Anyway, speaking of Babel's, I'll do an old classic, and I was singing this not long ago. Sang this down Petty Harbour last week, and it was nice to sing it. And I never realised how many people are no longer with us.
A lot of people got, and you know what's got in it?
No.
Fish plant.
The fish plant. Oh, the fish plant is gone, yeah. Yeah, I was in Dryden, Ontario when that burnt, so you can't blame it on me.
No, but the fish plant was in Witness Bay in the summer. That's still not a fish plant. That's now
No, it's a crab plant now, yeah.
I think this is a classic though, but what's it? Johnson's motor car.
It's Johnson's motor car. It's in the key of A, Arthur. Well, it was down by the fish plant one morning I did stray. I met a fellow worker, his name was Wayne McKay. Said he just got word from Andrew that the Clipper's on her way, with a load of fish from the Virgin Rocks, all bound for Witless Bay. Well, when she pulled in the harbour, we knew she had a load. Was Ronnie on the forklift, with his head all about to explode. He was thinking and scheming of how to get away, but he's afraid he'd lose his forklift to that big old Wayne McKay. Well, Andrew looked at Ronnie and his face broke in a grin. He said, get the forklift ready, for the Clipper's pulling in. Then in the dust up in the cold came Lester in a rush. He looked up at Newell Henderson and he said, me son, how much? Oh, then Bud came down the graveyard road and there the Clipper lay. He radioed to Neely at the office in Witless Bay. Said to make a call to Torse Cove and get Dermot on their way. There's a load of fish from the Virgin Rocks all bound for Witless Bay. Well, now Janice dropped off Neville about 9:15. And Andrew looked at Neville and said, son, you're not on time. And Mickey Dave dropped Shawnee off and Rodney Driscoll too. Oh, and here comes Beaver and Puddin', just a passing by Frank Drew. Oh, then o'er the hill came jingling with Jeff hot on his heels. They had to walk to work today, 'cause Anita had the wheels. She just got a call from Mary Gerard to get over right away. There's a load of fish from the Virgin Rocks all bound for Witless Bay. La 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 la. Well, the boys were in the back room just sucking on a toke. You couldn't see their faces, they were covered up in smoke. Well, Andrew poked his head inside and he pulled back with a jerk. Said, come on now boys, put out that joint, it's time to go to work. Well, Bouchard looked at Andrew and in his eye a tear. He said, now look here Andrew, sure I don't really care. I'll take orders from no man, and brother if I do, I'll call up Irene Plowman and she'll take care of you. Well, now as the day was over, we marched up to the swamp. We looked out at the harbour as the Clipper she pulled out. Mick Mulroney said, don't worry boy, sure tomorrow's another day. Here comes the Carl Venture with a load for Witless Bay. There you go.
The song that launched 1,000 gigs. I mean,
A million,
10,000 gigs.
The 10,000 gigs launching song, yeah.
It is so.
Myself and Wayne Maloney and Francie Cody wrote that song.
Was Francie Cody in on that too?
Yeah, Francie Cody was in on the Witless Bay line.
I remember he had
In
the
an old camper
He had the
in there,
camper, and Wayne used to leave his dirt bike in there, and that's where I learned how to ride a dirt bike. Thank you, Wayne.
Stole Wayne's work.
I stole Wayne's dirt bike and learned on my own in the Witless Bay line. So we were talking about Janice and Neville, and you wrote them into a song, back in the 80s, and here they are in the 2022, and they're still together. And the thing is that Janice and Neville, that's not the only song they're in.
I know, yeah.
So I don't know if I'm gonna Janice. She knows I love her. Janice Williams or Janice Frampton, and Neville knows I do. So I'm just gonna put this out now. The other song that they're in. You want to hear a bit of it?
Sure.
So it goes on. Oh, Janice was a queen of darts. Neville loves playing pool. Neville wants to see a W, and Janice drives a bus to school. Janice was the queen of darts. Neville loves playing pool.
never works at C&W. Janice drives a bus to school. Janice drives a bus to school. And she still is.
She still is.
I think Stephen O'Brien, Fernie, or one of the boys came up with that one. But,
Her mother, I think, was the first female bus driver in Newfoundland.
oh, wow.
Geraldine, yeah.
Geraldine, yeah. Right, fantastic. So you sang a song about Babe Olds, so I'm going to sing a new song that I wrote about Babe Olds. And wrote this after Dad passed away a couple of years ago. And I guess I want to find a way to bring him into a song. And well, it's a song I wrote about Babe Olds. It's called Babe Olds Harbour. Well, there's a river that's below the banks behind our parents' house. I remember it so fondly. In the summer we'd hang out, and the water spills down from the dams from a pool we call the Falls. 50 kids from here and there, I still hear their shouts and bawls. In Babe Olds Harbour, where our hopes and dreams begun. Babe Olds Harbour, where our father had his sons. Babe Olds Harbour, where we worked till day was done. In Babe Olds Harbour's where our hopes and dreams begun. Now the lower path to Bob Brine's Dam is a rocky river road, getting water to the fish plant, washing things down in the cold. And the old road to the lighthouse crosses both the pond and mash. Take the wood down for Combrine's farm along the Princess Path. In Babe Olds Harbour, where our hopes and dreams begun. Babe Olds Harbour, where our father had his sons. Babe Olds Harbour, where we worked till day was done. Babe Olds Harbour, where our hopes and dreams begun. Now the fish plant has come and gone, and the oil is here at last. And the CFA's come to watch the whales, and I'm dreaming about the past. And like those who came before us, we cling tightly to these rocks. Babe Olds Harbour's in our minds, in our dreams, and in our hearts. In Babe Olds Harbour, where our hopes and dreams begun. In Babe Olds Harbour, where our father had his sons. In Babe Olds Harbour, where we worked till day was done. Babe Olds Harbour, where our hopes and dreams begun. Babe Olds Harbour, where our hopes and dreams begun.
There you go. Nice. You got Pulpit Mash in there, you got Princess Bad in there. It's pretty good. It's nice.
Cambrine's
Cambrine's
farm.
Remember when we put the phone in the Cambrine's farm? Noel and Joe were going to, we're going to get very mad at them. We got
Yes,
running
yes.
water and everything in there. I used to answer the phone. Cambrine's farm, Cambrine's speaking. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do a few
Yesterday.
prank calls, Con. You were the king of prank calls. And a lot of things, one thing people should know about Con is the king of April Fool's Day.
Oh yeah.
He wins April Fool's Day every he doesn't go every year. He's smart enough not to go every year, but when he gets you good. Like one year I think he got Little Joe.
I got him really good.
He told him the tour boat was.
He had the tour boat. One of the tour boats was down on the harbour front, and I was coming up, and I knew he was staying in the Ends at the time, and I called up to Anne. I said, Anne, for the love of God, I said, get Joe out of bed. I said, she's after the tour boat is after leaving the wharf. Her bow line is after getting loose, and she's hanging out over the edge of the wharf, hanging down on the Scademia. I said, get him up. I said, get him up. I said, as fast as you can. And I was coming up. I was trying to think of something for Joe and April Fool's Day. Anyway, I was coming up there. You know where the Magic Whack is now, right?
Yeah.
And I was coming along and going up by the time they were up on Old Topsail Road.
Yeah.
And before I got to where you turn onto the arterial there by the railway station, I met Joe coming down his truck at about 100 miles an hour. Yeah, trying to get it. So if you get a call from Canada April Fool's Day, remember the time I called up Mr. Badcock asked me. He said he never got. He said I've never gotten my good wife. He said on a, on a prank for April Fool's Day. So I called her up and asked her where she wanted her horse delivered.
What do you mean my horse? Clove Valley Stevens calling.
I know. Clove Valley calling. Where would you like your horse delivered? Anyway, everybody knows this one. Oh, of all the stars that ever shone, one just twinkle like your pale blue eyes. The golden corn at harvest time, your hair sailing in my boat. The wind that gently blows and fills my sail. Your sweet scented breath is everywhere. Daylight peeping through the curtain of the passing nighttime is your smile. The sun in your eyes is like your laugh. Come back to me, my Nancy. Linger for just a little while. Since I left these shores, I've known no peace nor joy. No matter where I wander, I'm still haunted by your name. The portrait of your beauty stays the same. Standing by the ocean, wonder where you've gone and if you'll return again. Where is the ring I gave to Nancy's maid? Well, on that day in springtime, the snow starts to melt and streams to flow. With the birds, I'll sing to you a song, and in a while I'll wander down by Bluebell Grove where wildflowers grow. The hope that lovely Nancy will be there. No matter where I wander, I'm still haunted by your name. The portrait of your beauty stays the same. Standing by the ocean, wonder where you've gone and if you'll return again. Where is the ring I gave to Nancy's maid? No matter where I wander, I'm still haunted by your name. The portrait of your beauty stays the same. Standing by the good, very good.
See them
Learned
off
that,
in
I
the
learned that from Johnny Curran. I always loved John Curran's voice. First time I ever heard him was in the Hall in Babels for a St. Patrick's Day concert, I would say in the late 70s. I was only
Mom always said, I never knew who they were. Mom said she loved Wilf and John. All
yeah.
one of her favorite. Two of
Well,
her
it's hard to
favorite
beat
voices.
him. There's hard to beat him. Like the
Well,
fellas.
we could beat them, Tom, but
Well, no, mind,
no,
they're
no,
tough
I
as
mean, like
nails.
physically beat them. I mean, maybe not. They're not
Well,
that
mine
big.
they were good hockey players, and they fight. I mean, in Ferry never really had
That
much of
big,
a
though, God, they're not that big. You know,
Ferry never had much of a hockey team.
they're
With Spade, they were the Spade same way.
they're singers, not fighters
I
anymore.
get in trouble here now. I'm living with the Spade these days.
Little house on the Kerry.
Little house on the Kerry. Up on the new line.
So, how about another Stan Rogers song?
Sure. Key of?
The key of A.
Perfect.
Song,
Oh, you do the best version of this, Art. You recorded this on your first
I
album.
did,
too.
and I was playing it for 30 years, and then Daryl Chafe finally showed me the right chords. It's one of those things, you know. You can never be too old to learn something. And it's funny because I had learned this and recorded it and played it all my life, but there's an extra chord that everybody puts in it. But Daryl, our bass player in the Navigators, was like when he first joined the band, he started to learn the song, and he started playing. He's like, "You know, you're playing it wrong." I'm like, what is it?
What do you mean I'm playing it wrong? No, that's where you got it wrong, buddy.
Exactly. No, he was nice about it. He liked to say
Give me a
it
C.
wrong.
And it's like the fella in the Dubliner said, "Give me a C," and somebody young fella struck the chord. He said, "That's not a C." He said, "It's my C."
Your soul is bones of wind, broken stone, and the sea and the sky are one. Out of time, blood seasoned with wine, and I'm running naked in the sun. God in the trees, and I'm weak in the knees, and the sky is paved with blue. Like, look around, honey, all I see is you. Summer city lights will soften the night, and you think that the air is bare. I'm sitting with friends, 45 cents will buy another glass of beer. He's got something to say, but I'm so far away that I don't know who I'm talking to. You just walk the door, honey, all I see is you. I just wanna hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. You're twice a wife and you're through life. I don't worry what the hell's it for. For 23 years you think I could find a way to let you know somehow. I wanna see your smiling face 45 years from now. So alone in the lights on stage every night, I've been reaching out to find a friend. Knows all the words, sings songs he's heard, and knows how all the stories end. After the show, she'll ask me to go home with her for a drink or two. She smiles, lights her eyes, honey, all I see is you. I just wanna hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. You're twice a wife and you're through with life. I don't know what the hell before. After 23 years you think I can find a way to let you know somehow. I wanna see your smiling face 45 years from now. And I just wanna hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. You're twice a wife and you're through life. I would only want the hell before. After
After 23 years, you think I could find a way to let you know somehow. I wanna see your smiling face 45 years from now. Yes, I wanna see your smiling face 45 years from now. Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Stand.
Stan the man. So I don't know, I'm gonna do one more. And thank everybody for tuning in. I know what time they're playing this on Saturday night, do you know? I mean, not that we're not live or anything, but like...
We're going to be the highlight of the night either way. Whatever time it is going to be. Whatever time this is.
As long as they don't shut us off and turn into the cabin party, that's all. I don't care.
Schedules around the cabin party.
Yeah. Cabin party comes out. I don't like the cabin party as much as I used to. I don't know what it is, but anyway.
I'm always playing during the cabin party, so I'm...
Pretty good. It's pretty good. Like, you know, it's after getting to, you know, it's after getting right new country. Used to like the old country more back years ago. But thank you, Arthur, for inviting me, and thank you all out there. And it's not much of a 100. You wouldn't get enough snow with the spade a day for a snowball flight. I don't know what's going to happen. So it's an odd winter carnival, but I know everybody's going to have a good time. And thank you to the organisers for inviting us back again this year. And look after yourselves. Appreciate it very much.
We want to thank our guys helping us out. Tom Conway and Warpike as well here. Comfort Cove Sound.
Comfort Cove.
Comfort Cove. I feel comfortable.
Tommy Conway from Cape Shore. Yeah, Cape Shore.
Sorry.
Anyway, I know I got this. Everybody knows this song, and I mean, first time I ever got to sing with Tommy Makem was on a kind of a stage filled with all of my Irish music heroes in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I figured, you know, we're at this big Irish festival, and we're all going to sing together and play together, and we end up doing a Scottish song. So
yeah.
So, but it's a song that everybody knows, and sing along if you have the chance. Oh, the summer time is coming, and the leaves are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme flows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck a wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I would build my love a tower beyond pure crystal fountain, and upon it I would pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck the wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love, she were gone, then I'd surely find another where the wild mountain thyme flows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? To pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Oh, the summer time is coming, and the leaves are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme flows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck the wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck the wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? There you go.
Good day.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Happy Carnival.
Happy Carnival.